The sound of gunshots is something you expect to hear at a gun range, not in elementary school. But that's what's being heard at one school in Springfield Township. Lead investigator Brian Duggar looks into why this is happening and why nobody is actually breaking the law.
Gunshots. Young children bolt from the Christie Elementary playground, but they aren't a target. A neighbor is using his gun legally in his backyard, just feet from school property.
I'm thinking, why can't this person just do it not during the school day?
As a township resident in Ohio, it's his legal right. A minute passes. Students rush into single file lines. It's the routine for students and staff, their gunfire routine. The same scenario played out last November.
We do have concerns from parents and kids that they don't feel safe when they hear that noise. We bring the kids in off the playground and the principal sends a letter home to let them know that that day we heard it, we pulled the kids in.
Superintendent Matt Gehaw says the complaints rolled into his office in 2023. He drafted a letter to parents. It's a letter he says he doesn't want to keep sending. And it reads, "There is a neighbor close to the school that at times will target shoot in their own backyard during the school day. This does not violate Ohio law because it is located in a township."
I'm so torn. It's so split because this day and age, you don't want your children to hear that noise, especially related to school. Like that's kind of supposed to be like their serene place, right? Where they can go and focus on education. And to have them hear that, it's not really uplifting. However, as a resident, I have to respect the rights of other people.
Many townships in Ohio are almost entirely rural. That is not the case in some parts of Springfield Township. The school is surrounded by residential properties. The township has more than 25,000 residents.
It is the fall season. Hunting season is around the corner. We do have portions of our townships that are our township that is wooded areas where they're allowed to hunt. These hunters, before they go out, they like to sight in their weapons, and they'll do that on their own property if they are able to.
If there is a change, it needs to happen in Columbus. The state legislature could restrict gunfire based on population density or proximity to a school.
It comes down to safety.
Heidi Fott, executive director of the Ohio Township Association, says she supports a potential change.
I've been with the Ohio Township Association for over 24 years, and over those 24 years, we routinely receive phone calls from township officials or township residents.
Golfers at the Avalon Country Club in Northeast Ohio had to scatter in 2019 when a man and his grandchildren began target shooting on private property in Holland Township. Those bullets hit trees on the 6th hole.
The Ohio Revised Code is what governs townships in the state of Ohio. Townships don't have home rule authority like cities or villages do. And so all of our authority must come from the Ohio Revised Code, and we must have explicit authority to regulate the discharge of firearms.
So 11 Investigates reached out to every state rep in Northwest Ohio to ask if they would support a change in outdoor gun use in the Ohio Revised Code. No shooting near schools during a specific time frame, such as when kids are on the playground. Republican State Representative Gary Click was the only lawmaker to go on record. He said, "I would be open to conversations on this topic. As always, the devil is in the details." At first glance, however, these appear to be legitimate concerns.
I wish that that resident would choose to not do it during the school day. That would be the ideal scenario, but again, we can't control people.
Now, Springfield Township officials told us that the township sent letters to the residents accused of target shooting near Christie Elementary during school hours. It's legal to shoot your guns within township limits, but the effect the shooting has on people could be illegal. Now, the letter says anyone warned about target shooting during school hours could be charged with inciting panic if they continue. Reporting in studio, this is Brian Duggar for 11 Investigates.